What is that? What is that?
Get your special sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good.
And I am Iron Man.
If you ever played a game before, this is the first time you'll ever see it. But when I use this card, this is the Cozmik Collector. When I place this card on the field, a new character gets activated. So without further ado, I bring in the one, the only, my guy. Yeah.
What's up? Can you see me when I'm like loading in?
Yeah, I see the I see the setup.
So you saw me sitting there for a second while the thing played.
So I actually summoned the most powerful version of you, but there's also in existence. There's also this one here.
That's not powerful at all.
It's a heavy card. If you backed, I think it was $100. You get this card.
It's basically just fodder in the game. Like you lay it down and it just gets killed. That's what it does. But that
200.
That one.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Love that. Plutus God. Hold on. Shit.
Oh, shoot. That's fire. I can kind of see the redder tent you were talking about.
Yeah, so I was just telling Brandon with the special cards that just came out in print, for some reason the red isn't the same. I don't know if you can kind of see the difference, maybe kind of. But regardless, we're getting another 100 of them, so those backers who got that, you'll be receiving 2 cards. So you're going to see they're both limited to 100 and you'll receive both for hitting that tier. So thanks so much. Brandon, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Just been busy, locked in.
Super impressed. See, you got the fresh cut going on.
Thank you. It was getting kind of a lot and just got hot here in Colorado. So I was like, it may be time to remove the giant steaming mop from my head.
But we are here. We are back, me and you. 2 writers in the building. Back at it, talking Project Naosis 7. Hybrid 1 quick info. Nate said he's at page 29. So we got 29 pages lettered. Once it gets to that 55, because we added extra pages for you guys. Or 50, I think it was 53, right? 53 or 50, whatever it was. 53. But whatever it was, you got extra pages. And yeah, we're just doing all that cool shit. So once that's done, everyone will get their digitals, and then we'll print. And as we are getting ready to print, we're working on Project Naosis 7. I see Dragon Frags. Yo, so excited for Hybrid and Project Naosis 7.
Heck yeah.
Brand new story. It's a 5th Frontier 0 inside Project Naosis 7. It's this massive ending to the first season of what Project Naosis is. And Brandon made a video today. And yeah, if it goes well, we're thinking on what to do for an issue 1 and then like a series. And
I already started writing it.
Yeah, superheroes, very different because there is a different element. And with talking with Brandon and Luke over the past months, it's good that we could throw in some other characters that don't have the same ideology as Crimson Pain or Project Naosis. And Brandon's taking those characters on. They look so cool. We got amazing characters. The 5th Frontier. And one of those characters is Griffin.
Let's go, Griffin. Griffin's awesome.
Griffin, we designed this character. He's going to be one of the characters in 5th Frontier. How do you feel about him?
I love him. I love Grifter. He's my favorite. He's probably my favorite character to write, honestly. I kind of wanted to... He does have some very Batman aspects in terms of just his skills and his abilities, but as a character, his personality is completely different. And I thought it was a lot of fun writing that kind of, he can use 100% of his brain and he's kind of cocky about it. So it was fun writing that kind of cocky character who really can live up to the expectations that his power set. He's got dope wings. I gave him a really cool weapon in the Project Naosis backup in Fifth Frontier. So I'm excited to see him in action.
And originally we were going to call it a backup, but it really isn't. It's 24 pages. It's fucking nuts. It's the same amount of story that I'm putting in. I think maybe I have one more page. It's the crazy thing. And then we're going to end it all with Andrew's art as well, which he's starting layouts within like the next week or two. And we're getting stacked, man. But I love Griffin. I think he's cool. 100% of the brain to a realistic extent in a world where everyone's crazy and modified and all this shit.
Like he can use 100% of his brain, but he doesn't just know everything that's happening all the time just because he can use 100% of his brain. Like there are some realistic aspects to his powers,
Yeah. And then he has the armor. He looks super cool. Let me see. I don't want to spoil anything. Well, let's see if I go this way. It doesn't spoil anything. And then we got this guy.
Yeah. Titan.
Yes. We have the Titan himself. Super cool. Love the design. Love everything that Luke did. We redid this. He kind of looked like Wreck-It Ralph, and now he looks like Super Teen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Full spoiler. Who gives a fuck? Right? Because I kind of said it anyways. It's Odysseus' son. We're putting Odysseus' son. He dies in issue 0, and we finally connect everything. That's what I'm saying. Everything connects to this thing that we're making. These were characters that I always had planned, and then through hybrid success and just us brainstorming for fun, we're just like, let's put all these characters in here. And now we have a real superhero team. These guys don't want to kill. Of course, the other part, they are killing. The villains want to kill. And now we have these crazy different super-powered characters that are going to try to do something. And then we have Zeus, who's super cool, and I'm really excited about. Aside Griffin, I think I'm definitely hyped for Zeus as well.
When I was making my video today, I think I came up with a fire tagline for the Fifth Frontier. Give it to me. It's like, it would be like the world's heroes in a world where heroes don't last. And I thought that was pretty cool because Project Naosis' whole thing is they're not heroes, they're soldiers, and that's what they're supposed to be because heroes die in this world. And I was like, I feel like that's pretty fire.
Omega is the grade A piece of shit. At least right now, there's things like he's just what the world made him. We tease Voltage and Imperium, who did their own one shot as well and did the thing. They're like heroes; they don't kill people, but they're very small. Like they wouldn't be able to fight Crimson Pain or fight a Banshee or fight any of these characters because they would get whopped. Like maybe Voltage can stand a chance a little bit. And now you're having these characters that are already excelling with their powers to an extent, of course, where they're not like. None of these characters are at the point where they're going to be. But we're super hyped. This is page 1. It's going to be a little recap. I'm not going to go into spoiler, but things go down. We got Omega here, but basically in Elysium, these the supervillains, the Pain Patriots, led by Banshee, and this militia of super enhanced villains are invading Elysium. And Omega and all the Project Naosis characters are off in war. They're off in war because it's the beginning of World War III. And with those heroes gone, quote unquote, this city is now unprotected. And there's no one to help them because there's no communication in Asia. Because in 52 hours, in the first 3 pages of this book, Crimson Pain will cut the power in Asia, take it over. And anyone that goes in there, it's completely dark. So there's no, hey, Omega, please come back. We need you. These guys are here. They're fucked. And they have to assemble the Fifth Frontier, which is like my favorite name for a team. And I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's cool. They had to assemble them real fast. It's everyone got pulled in pretty quickly to fight off this conflict. There's some really dope action, some fun moments in there, a lot of cool character moments. The first 3 pages are kind of like a little recap of kind of what happens at the end of Project Naosis 7 and how that leads into where we are now. And then we get introduced to our team. This is Prism. She's awesome. I feel like every character is the main character, but if I had to pick one that is the main character, it's probably her. she has the ability to influence other people with her mind, kind of like demanding them to do things. And it's like it's a telepathic control, basically. She also has telekinesis as well, I believe. And yeah, she was a really fun character to write. And it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, she has telekinesis, and she can also influence like through that. Like, but we're doing it differently. It's not just like she can look into your eyes and owns you. She's doing it differently. It's a different type of approach, but she's very influential, and she's strong. Like, but how strong we don't know yet, because like I said, these are new characters.
She's also a pacifist. She does not like violence. She doesn't like fighting. She honestly doesn't even like using her powers against people. But sometimes it just happens. She is very anti-establishment, anti-billionaire, and she works as an intern for a big corporation in Elysium, and she's just trying to find her way. You know,
love this.
Yeah, the powers
locked in. I love what Luke did.
Yeah, see, this is her getting kind of frustrated, and then using her powers without meaning to use her powers, and she's just immediately kind of like, "Dang, I didn't want to do that." And I think that's going to be kind of a cool point of the comic. And then she's recruited, or I guess re-recruited.
So cool. Guild of Titans. I don't think did you put this in the script?
Nah, that was all Luke.
Yeah, Luke's sick. So this is Odysseus, Axiom, Gaia. And Axiom, these were the heroes from before. They got brutally murdered in our first issue. You never hear of them again. And everyone always does say it. Like everyone loves the Project Naosis. Like what happens, of course, that's why I did it. I had to kill everyone to make you think, like to make you care that anyone can die at any single moment. But it's like, where did those heroes? Because they are cool designs. Like people still want to see superheroes, and it's like a metaphor for what is about to be. And I love this. This is crazy. So yeah, Prime Minister Williams and the former king of the European Federation, Liam Thomas, Noah Thomas's father, who's also on Project Naosis, grade A piece of shit right here. They're recruiting everyone. And
I also didn't write that she spit the drink on him, and I love that she did that.
Yeah, just like off guard, like on your move.
Luke's
boom, cup flying.
Hey, Luke, he's in the chat.
I thought it would be a cool little Easter egg. Luke, another stream where you're in the comment section. Let me know if you want to come in. Let us know.
Heck yeah. And what's it called? If you like the little cameos of just the world's heroes and just like building out, Hybrid has a couple of them pop up as well, so that's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's super cool. Like we're trying to do something really cool, and we really like. I wasn't married to anything. As soon as we have the success of Hybrid, we're doing a lot of different stuff. And of course, Hybrid is going to be the main focus after this. This really wraps up everything that we're doing. And then, of course, we can continue it with Fifth Frontier and, of course, more Project Naosis. But this will be like this amazing thing. And there's going to be all new covers. We just confirmed Ellis Hamburger is going to be doing the Project Naosis episode 6 reprint cover. Luke did the episode 1. Andrew did episode 3. Kyle did episode 0. There he is. Kyle did an amazing piece for of the Infinity Gauntlet homage. We're gonna use that as 0. We're looking at some new colorists right now. I'm looking at a couple different colorists. And once that finalizes in, we're getting the first 2 pages in now. Once if they look fire, we're gonna lock this guy in. But yeah. Who's this?
Ooh, that is an original character, actually created by me. A lot of these characters are Paul, but this one actually created by me. His name is Mol-Ten, and he's got fire abilities, but it's a lot more complicated than that. The 10 is intentional in Mol-Ten. He has 10 levels of fire abilities, each one more powerful than the next. His level 1 is kind of like an igneous, so it's his base level. He kind of is like the thing. He's just this like hard rock person. His level 2 is like this kind of, he gets a little bit warmer. He can sense heat. Each level comes with a different power. When he's an adult, though, when he's mastered his powers, like in Fifth Frontier, he can kind of switch seamlessly. His level 3, he can absorb heat and redistribute it, but it's just heat, not fire. His level 4 is he can melt things with a physical touch. His level 5 is he can shoot fire from his hands. He's actually on fire, kind of like the Human Torch. His level 6 is he can morph fire into weapons, and it's kind of this like bright red, like fire morphing ability. His 7 is he can control fire in any way, shape, or form. His level 8 is he becomes living fire, in which there is no body underneath the flames. He is just fire. 9 is he becomes volcanic, almost erupting. And then 10 is a supernova, and he explodes. So he tries not to go to 10.
I love it.
Yeah, it was a fun little stipulation to his powers. I thought it'd make a cool little twist on just having fire powers. So yeah. Because
it's super cool. It's going to be super cool to see the different designs that we can play with. And like I said, we're going to have a stretch goal wherever, we're realistically funded at. Because like I said, with hybrid, it was like, I didn't care if we got 2K, we were going to make that book. This, we hit, I think it'll be 10K or 15K. I'll say, hey, we'll do 5th Frontier 1. And that might be, 50 pages, might be 20 pages. We're still going to decide all that stuff. But we're definitely building and cooking something where we really wanted to at least get 3 issues of. So if you guys think these characters are super cool, we would love to expand on them and really tie everything in because this character is sick. This is video game stuff. And I honestly love the journey that we did, both of them. That it's Prime Minister Williams, who runs the whole world, and then a former world ruler of Liam Thomas, who we really didn't see much of. We've only seen them interact a little bit. So you guys had some fun with that. And I love this. This is like a cerebral room in a sense.
He's staying at the ULN headquarters in Elysium, and he kind of just stays in his little volcano simulation and meditates. He's a very chill guy. He just
very chill, very cool, very jacked.
Yes, he has a very sad backstory, which may get explored if we can do more with them. So definitely the way like the characters are, all that stuff. And checking out the chat, I don't think I said hi to everyone. So Roland is bored. What's up, guys? What's up, dude? Thanks for being in the chat always. Means a lot. Let me see if I can give you one of these. Nice. That one's for you, buddy. This is so peak. We got 2 creative teams, and then Andrew at the end. We are all backing this. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Yeah, Andrew. That's a big shout out on Brandon's run. Andrew, Brandon was like, "Hey, check out Andrew," and he did great on this cover. And then we did another cover, and then we're like, let's just cook. And what we're also attempting with doing these 3 stories is like possibly for Hybrid 2, we might have a backup or 2 backup stories with different artists. So like it's just like this thing, and all these are complete stories. Like my story's complete and ties right into Brandon's. Brandon's story's complete that ties right into everything, and it still all has their beats, their beginning, middle, and end. So you really get a full book, and then the epilogue is just like for absolute anarchy. Chill Illustrations, one of our fellow submissioners.
I'm working with him on a little fan project, actually, a little DC fan project. So
what is it called?
It doesn't have an official title yet, but it's a Guy Gardner like little fan book that I'm working on.
Yes,
it's like 26 pages, none too crazy, but it's a lot of fun. He sent me some concept art today, and it looks amazing.
I love it. Extreme Time, Cozmik.
What's up, dude?
And then Frogger Production 7264, excited for the chill fire user. Me too, man.
Yeah. I feel like fire users are always like very much like, oh, I'm angry and now I'm on fire. But I just kind of wanted to go like he can get angry and he can get out of control, but he uses meditation as a form of reining in his powers and figuring that out.
I love it. Because originally we were thinking of a teenager team, and we were going back and forth on that. And this is one of the characters that we really liked out of the lineup that we had. And of course, there's others as well.
And I'd still love to do the team book, because that's probably where we would explore his tragic backstory.
Yeah. And I think there's so many possibilities right now. We have so many characters, so many cool things. I definitely even want to see if we could do more issue 1s of different characters, because I feel like once we wrap up this 7, it's like it's just a free for all. Roland is bored. Cozmik, are you working on Fatson too?
Yes, Fatson 2's done, and the art is in progress with R.D. Murphy. Issue 3 is done, and the art is in progress with Pax Robinson. And issue 4 is currently being written. And I guess I can say it here. I don't know if Kyle's still in the chat, but I'm doing issue 4 of Fatson with Kyle. He's
nice.
That one.
I need that now.
Yeah, it's gonna be Fatson, Todd, and Hell. So that's gonna be a fun one.
Yes, I love it. That's so cool.
You.
We have to look at all the pages when you do that one.
Of course. I can send you the 2 preview pages of that I've gotten of Fatson 2 and 3 if you want to pull them up.
Yeah, send them to me.
I got you.
I have to upload them to the Dropbox though.
That's fun.
I don't want people to see our messages.
Where are they?
Kyle in the chat. Yes, I'm hyped for it. Kyle, don't forget, we have Ken Marion, Green Lantern 600 coming on May 20th. We're going to do a draw battle. We have his characters or my characters will make as Green Lantern. Doesn't matter. And we're going to shoot the shit. And I think that's a really crazy one. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that. And then I guess me and Brandon will judge. And the community. Oh, no, we'll do what we did last time and just do it in the chat because now I have that capability.
Yeah. Judge, I'm competing. What do you mean?
I'm sorry, dude. Yeah. I forgot.
Ken V better watch out. I'm quite the artist.
Like Luke said, Luke's super busy right now. He's getting a lot of stuff done. He finished the Project Naosis episode 1 deluxe, which is super cool. You know what? Fuck it. I'll show you guys that one. They're in the chat. And if you guys, I actually never showed this yet, and I'm probably not even going to post it yet. So please don't post this, guys. Actually post it and be like top secret. Make me look cool, actually. All right. Chill Illustrations. I already got that bookmark in my calendar. I'm so hyped to watch the draw battle. Thanks, bro. It means a lot. We do all this out of fun. Yes, I'm hyped for that. Also been waiting for a man drawing some Green Lanterns. Yeah, bro. Kyle, let people know, you know, because the DC people watch when Vken's on. Vken gets work everywhere. Let me see. All right, so this is going to be the Project Naosis episode 1 cover that we're going to be releasing. There's going to be 15 new pages in episode 1. Luke absolutely killed it on it. We're going to do a brand new cover. It's basically a brand new issue 1 of my 1. And Luke did this awesome cover. It's Omega, Hybrid, Thorn, Hellsey, Crimson Pain, Banshee. I think we're changing because we really liked Z-Shock. And we think Z-Shock should be the guy that you made, Brandon.
The what?
The electricity guy that you made, I think, should be Z-Shock. And I'm going to change, I think, this guy's name.
Did I make an electricity guy?
Episode on page 2 with Banshee. He's in the front. And I'm going to give him like white electric.
Oh, you're right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. He's becoming, to me already, he's already a character. So he looks too cool to die. So that's all I gotta say about him. But I love this cover, kind of like a Star Wars homage. What do you think, Brandon? Come on, Brandon. Tell
I think it's awesome. I think Luke continues to level up with everything he does. This electric guy is a new favorite of mine. I like the stance. I love the stance of like the team on the world with like kind of the side characters. What is it an homage to?
Well, it wasn't really an homage, but he did it for me because of like Star Wars-esque. Like it's like it's like kind of
right. Yeah, like the New Hope. They're like standing there with them in the background, and is it New Hope?
Yeah. It's like a movie poster kind of.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love movie homages. We should do one for Fifth Frontier and Hybrid and everything because movie homages are fun.
Yeah, I definitely after Luke, and I kind of honestly wanted him to do that maybe possibly next Luke. I'm sorry that you're hearing this now, but I wanted an image for Hybrid 2 because I want to start getting that pre-launch up as well. Because what we were also thinking, which me and Brandon are discussing, are once everyone gets Hybrid 1, at least halfway through, I might launch 7. We want to get to 500 pre-launch followers. It matters when we get there too. And then, we can launch Hybrid 2 as well, and it's just, you'll get your books when you get them. You'll get them. I ship books all day. We do the trading cards. Luke rated his son, everyone. Yeah, it's not a homage, just movie poster inspired. I know, Luke. That's why I said it. I said it wasn't a homage. You did it off your mind because you're so creative. We know. And Luke colored it because he's not a colorist.
Oh, movie homage should be the Hybrid Hall of Justice. Oh, I guess that's the last comment. You haven't pulled it up yet. I can kind of see the comments, but
yeah,
we do have an if you guys are in the Colorado Denver area, I will be doing a signing for Hybrid 1 at Hall of Justice Comics in probably late June, early July. No official date yet, but they will have a store exclusive cover drawn by one of the people who work there. His name's Danny. So I think there'll be like 160 copies.
160 copies.
Yeah,
they ordered 150. I gave them 10 extra because they're fucking awesome, and they're the first store to ever believe into us in the sense of they're believing in hybrid.
So if you're near Aurora, Colorado, around that time period, I will be announcing it on my socials once it's official, like the actual dates. But yeah, we're doing a signing. I will be signing for free. So if you have the book, please bring it. I would love to sign it and talk about it. But yeah, so pull up.
And they're getting in the credits, that artist. They're in the credits, and I'll say from that store as well, because they made the order before, we ordered. So they did that. So they're going to get their copies. We appreciate their business so much. And hope they get more when we do more, because me and Brandon are doing a ton of more stuff. We're just figuring out the lay of the land. Hybrid 2 is definitely on the horizon.
Yep.
I'm really excited about it. And so really excited about 7, really excited about Fifth Frontier. I really think Fifth Frontier is the shit. I love Zeus. Yes. I love Prism. I honestly love I think each character is super cool to look at, and they have this good aesthetic, and it fits perfectly, but it also stands on its own. It's pinned in the chat. Project Naosis 7, 3 epic stories inside a 56 page comic book. We have the Fifth Frontier story, the Project Naosis and Crimson Pain story, and then the epilogue where we introduce the Darkness, Crimson Pain. So that's our squad. We have Activation. What can you tell us about Activation, bro?
Activation is a school teacher by day, but she is also a speedster. So
by night?
she's just a speedster. She has to leave the teaching job behind to be a speedster. Okay. But she's a speedster, and she kind of gets pulled back into the Fifth Frontier team world when there is a problem that they're needed to solve, that the world needs them to fix. So she kind of reluctantly rejoins the team. She does have super speed. She has these cool discs that she can not only throw at people, but she can throw them down and run on them, which is really, really cool. She's just like a cool take on a speedster, and she's a lot of fun to write. I feel like a lot of speedsters have they have this brain where they're like everywhere. It's like basically every speedster has ADHD all the time. And I wanted to write kind of like a very focused and grounded speedster, a speedster who isn't just all over the place. She has her life together. She knows what she wants, but then this entire situation throws that off the rails. And I think that was probably the most fun, writing her in Fifth Frontier 1, you'll see more of her.
100%. I think, and this is the only other speedster excluding Crimson Pain. Crimson Pain is an absolute savage. He does not have ADHD. He rips spines for fun and breaks necks for everybody. Yeah. But Activation is the first speedster alongside him that's at least alive to our knowledge. And I'm excited about that.
Yeah, she has some fun moments in the backup store. Fifth Frontier store.
I needed a speedster, man, and Luke killed the design. I love agree. Capital.
Capital's awesome. His design's sick. He's basically like our Captain America if he didn't have those morals. He has a backstory that's associated with Omega and Crimson Pain. I won't go too far into it. But yeah, he has guns, and he goes into battle, and he's kind of team leader mixed with Oracle in a way because he's experienced. But you kind of get to see him. You get to see what traumatized him leading into their run. So I'm excited to kind of explore that more.
And how he looks like a fucking unit.
Mm-hmm.
We got Prism full in action. I love the headgear.
The third eye is pretty sick.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Mol-Ten over here, super cool as well. Stands out. I can't wait to see his powers in action.
Yes.
We got Griffin, who looks so fucking cool. And we got our boy Zeus.
Yep. And
then of course we got Hellsate, who's in Project Naosis. We have Omega and we have Hybrid, and this is the debut of Hybrid with those katanas. Because the katanas went over so well for one, it's just canon now. He's just getting swords. He's bringing the swords back. So he'll be bringing the swords back for all future Project Naosis, and we'll have them in Hybrid 2. But yeah, super awesome covers. We have Samuel Marquise's cover, and we're going to get rid of this logo. We're just going to keep it Project Naosis 7 like how we did. We're going to have the Andrew Rendy cover, where it's Crimson Pain smashing through ULN soldiers because he's fucking awesome. And this is honestly what made Andrew get on this book. He did this piece for me, and it was enough is enough.
Yeah, no, that's insane. That's like insane.
So interior pages, I showcased all the interior pages. You can check out. This is Crimson Pain with his commanders. And he's saying if you want to be a commander in this conclave, you'll have to fight to the death. And this new character called Bloodtide steps up and enters this conclave. And we have all these new supervillains. And this issue is debuting like 15-something characters at least of like, realistically like 20, honestly, of like real debut characters of like this world that is officially like it's fully built on 7. Like this is it. There's all these characters. Where it goes, that's up to you guys. You guys make this big, it gets bigger. We want to expand on all these characters. I love Mercer. I'm so excited to use him.
Mercer's cool.
We have Project Naosis, just like testing out new things. Spoiler alert, Hellstate gets her arm ripped off by this character, Banshee. And now she also has this. Yeah, who's this Banshee, dude? We have Hybrid.
Oh, wait, you already revealed it. Banshee's the one invading Elysium.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spoil it. That's why I said that, but I forgot you showed the page. Yeah, Banshee's the one leading the Pain Patriots and the Enhanced and everything to attack Elysium, and that's when Fifth Frontier has to be formed to fight against Banshee and the invading forces.
And Banshee got her ass kicked once, then gets cybernetic upgrades. She dismantles Hellstate, who's a very powerful character, and now she is way more cooler, and now she has cyber pains like just behind her, and it just looks so crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome. But we love the swords.
Yes.
And a thing that we're going to see too is Omega through failure built this amplifier and wants to upgrade himself, and he finally does. So we'll see how that goes for him. Guy gets really powerful, and then we have the pages we saw before. Next batch of interiors come from Luke Dockery. Check out these amazing pages. We just looked through them. You guys can see them on the Project Naosis 7. This will be fully colored and written by Brandon, who absolutely kills it.
Thank you.
I love the script. I honestly think it was like a way easier and quick thing. I feel like Hybrid, we were like, it was this. We're talking about things.
Plus, it's like, it's 24 pages. It's a team book, so there's no internal monologue. I didn't write a freaking textbook this time. So for all the people who are reading Hybrid #1 and are like, wow, this is wordy. Fifth Frontier is not nearly as wordy. Nate was telling me today, he was like, I think I reached the wordiest part of Hybrid #1. Like he literally was like lettering for like hours. He was like, all right, I finished this one page. I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad. But yeah.
But it's okay because it's Hybrid's #1.
Yeah.
I want you to see Hybrid 1 and be able to read Hybrid 1 and take it and fucking it's gonna be the craziest thing ever. I think it's so cool.
But
I'm so happy for it.
For a lot of words, guys.
A lot of words that you'll love.
Yeah.
So main characters, you have Mercer. This guy can use energy absorption. We'll see how that. He's basically the reason why Asia loses the whole power source. He absorbs that power source. So I wanted to think of a character on like, because if Omega gets stronger, who can fight Omega? A guy that can absorb fucking energy. So there we go. There's our future fight of the life.
I don't know. Trace could do it.
Trace can do it. Trace is super powerful. I was doing all the print card numbers, and now everyone can find out because it's fun. So all the main ones that we did, except for Trace, were all printed at 1,000. Trace is going to be printed out at 250. I forgot what other one's going to do 250, and then the certain ones that are doing 500, I think, and then we're doing 1,000 on the Lucha Hybrid, and of course the other ones. But like the Trace is actually the rarest one, so it's gonna be 250, excluding the other rare ones that are 100. And I'm keeping 5 for myself. Brandon's keeping at least 5 for himself. And I felt so bad, and me and my wife were talking about it because I brought up the stream that we had, and I was talking to you and Nate, and I was like, you know, would you guys do with your other triple signs? You guys looked at me and you gave me one, and then I was like, fuck, he's right. I'm like, this is horrible. And then I started looking through my stuff even recently, and I just can't find them. So I can't find them. Yeah, so I can't find them. They're triple signs, and then found them.
Let's go.
So I sent Nate's care package has them, and then yours will have a couple too. I'm gonna throw in there for you. Don't worry.
Heck yeah, those look great.
Yeah, and of course they're gonna go to all you backers at random because we didn't do a million of them. But you know, Blood Tide water manipulation, super cool. Kevin's doing the cover now. Kevin's on his third drawing, I think, of doing it. He really wants to land it and make sure it's really cool, and I appreciate him for that. Because I would take anything he gives me anyways. We have Capital, Prism, Griffin. 3 characters from the 5th Frontier. I think they look so fucking cool, bro.
They're so awesome.
I think they're so cool. I'm excited for you to write them. I'm excited for Brandon to write more things. And these are new characters, and you guys can make that a reality. Because that's why we just added it on. Because I already had the 7 done. I was like, let's just add to the story and make it so fucking cool. And I really think it does. It changes everything. I've been thinking about it all day. I'm like, wow, like these characters just like come through. And then we have Andrew designed the Crimson Pain Darkness. Originally, of course, we did it as a trading card. And I don't think the trading card's around me, so that's okay. And I don't want to go digging. But this one, Andrew, thought of the nice spine on it. He thought that was a super cool idea. But something's going to happen at Crimson Pain that's going to turn him into this. And, of course, it's the epilogue. And I don't care. It's not really a spoiler because it's going to be an 8-page story. And we're going to see all these things connect, and it builds our world. And I'm so excited. I think this is the coolest thing ever.
That is so cool. The little wave to the side.
Yeah, I think I was gonna take the image and make it a trading card once I color it.
That's awesome. Oh, I sent you those the Fats and Todd previews whenever I texted them to you. The colored one is issue 2, and the non-colored one is issue 3. So I only have 1 page for each so far.
I don't know where they just go. Okay,
yeah,
I got the color one first.
Yeah. So the color one's issue 2. It's after Fatson kills the Joker in issue 1. If you've read Fatson Todd Kills the DC Universe issue number 1, he is on a mission to find the imp that turned him into Fatson to turn him back. So he goes to the Bat family in hopes that he can finally find Batmite and hopefully Red Hood and make his way back to being Red Hood instead of Fatson Todd. So he will fight the entire Bat family in this issue.
I love it, dude.
Thank you. It's pretty sick. RD Murphy on the art. He's putting together some really cool stuff. I'm very excited. Issue 3. This is actually page 3 from issue 3. It is Fatson Todd versus the Justice League. He blows up the Watchtower, and then we get a mech suit Fatson Todd versus characters like Guy Gardner, Jessica Cruz, Dr. Fate, Supergirl, all of them. And he just goes ham. He's insane. So we get to see some cool Fatson Todd moments, and then we get to see him go up against Superman and Wonder Woman at the end. So, and then we're going to transition to issue 4, which Kyle is doing, where we're Fatson Todd in hell. So yeah.
So I guess Superman kills him.
That's not what I said. I just said he's in hell. He might have died. He might have just went to hell. You never know.
For fun.
Yeah.
Like Invincible.
Yeah. He's trying to kill. He's trying to get to this imp so he can get turned back. And he's just going crazier and crazier. I'm not going to say why, because there is a plot reason for why he's getting crazier. So read and find out. It's all free on Global Comics. As of right now, issue 1 is up. 13 or 12 pages, done by Bishop. So, yeah,
check that out, everyone. Check that out. It's basically your if you do a good enough job, maybe you get a job with Project Naosis. We'll see.
Okay. Oh,
no, I meant like, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you meant me. I was like, okay.
Yes.
Tentative though. Oh my god!
Dude, yeah. Pax is killing it on I have all of the roughs for all 12 pages of issue 3, and just the rough sketches are insane.
Dude, all I know, and this is all I'm gonna say. There's no Brandon leaving. Me and Brandon are cooking some other shit behind the scenes too that we're waiting. We're not gonna announce it yet.
Yeah,
dude, that wasn't nice. I gotta do another thing. Which I'm very hyped about, and the thing that we talked about, I can't wait to see concept art for. So
I can't wait as well.
Hopefully everything goes our way.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just excited for everything because we're just trying to make cool comics, guys, and we're gonna be at conventions. We're gonna do cool shit. San Diego's coming up. I'm gonna be at Amazing Con today in Vegas this week. No, May 28th to June 2nd. I will be in Las Vegas with Kevin. Will be there. We're gonna have this awesome, cool book. I should actually show that I have it here. But yeah, we have an amazing.
Oh, should have came to Denver Fan Expo instead of Amazing Con. Then I would have been there.
So here's the thing. Amazing Con emailed. I always email. I always email. Hey, I'm this, blah, blah, blah. And they said, hey, come through. And I was like, fuck it. Bam, I'm in. Fan Expo, definitely down to do that. The Fan Expos though make me pay before or like when I apply, you have to like give your credit card information. I personally don't like that. You're usually supposed to fill out forms and stuff, but I personally just emailed this guy and say, hey, could I come? And he said, yes, here we are.
That's cool.
I like that better. And then it's like, okay, you want me to pay? Here's the money, because it's like, that's crazy to me. Like we'd even like have a conversation. You're taking my credit card is nuts.
Who did this cover? Because this is insane.
That's a great question. And I don't know the answer because everything's labeled as just photo from the day, but this was one of our first submissions and it was super great. And if you're in the chat, thank you so much for this. We're gonna go to the next one.
Nice.
Absolutely stellar. This one's cool. This is there's numerous color variations of this. There was just a new one that a colorist submitted on their own as well, saying, hey, I colored over that wood for permission. It does look a lot better. But this is really good too.
Heck yeah. Nice. Throwing hands. This is a fire one. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I wanted to make I was gonna make a video on it, and I think I'm gonna do it because this is their third submission. They did 2 for hybrid and then 1 for here, which is super cool.
Yeah, I like that style.
Levy, I made a video of already. This one was super sick. It stands out. It's his own style.
I like the texturing on the gray parts.
Yeah, it looks super cool, like the little dots and everything. I fuck with it.
It's nice. Fire.
Yeah, this one was super sick. If you're in the chat, say what up. You've done 2 submissions as well. We have Jacob Throckmorton, my home dog. This was another great submission. Crimson Pain. So the whole thing was Crimson Pain and Omega. You had to submit, and the winner gets 10 of the copies.
Yeah, this is the 100. One. This is the one right here. Honestly, this might be one of the funniest and coolest covers I've seen so far. This is hilarious.
This is a top 5 for me.
Yeah, no, like Omega looking over at freaking Crimson Pain with his like hands up on the wall is insane.
Hands up on the wall, and it's breaking the wall.
Oh my god, he's peeing hard, bro.
Yeah, he's like, dude, what?
Bro's pushing out a kidney stone right now.
He's like, what? Like, how? Like, clearly the man's packing heat that he killed 90 million people in a day. You got some balls to do that. That's all I gotta say. This one's super cool. Little Todd McFarlane homage.
That's awesome. That's insane.
Yeah, this is I have 2 submissions from this person. I wish I knew the name off the top of my head. I'm so sorry, and I really appreciate you.
This one's super cool. That's really cool.
Another Jacob Throckmorton piece. He did his take on the Darkness Crimson Pain with little tiny Omega.
That's insane. Dude.
I love this one
terrifying.
Too. Because what's gonna happen to Crimson Pain?
That one's cool.
I think this was Zenith Star or something. Let me see. Something like that. Did 2 submissions as well. I don't want to think I had the name. It's usually it's one of my recents. I
like the cover.
Zenith Star.
Bubbles.
Yeah, like done. Super cool. This one was sick. This guy, I'm gonna post it again too. This guy only had like 100 followers. This is sick. Super sick. We're gonna have. Let me see. I don't want to put your homeboy's name.
Yeah, this is my I think #1 right now.
Yeah, Kavika. This one's super sick. I really appreciate this one. Has, my opinion, the most energy.
Mm-hmm.
The colors are vibrant. The colors match the art. Of course, we said lines and inks because we appreciate all the submissions, but color is definitely like
it helps.
It helps because it's done, man. It's done. I'll just tell it how it is. Like if it's already perfect, what do I have to do? I only have to put the logo on it. It takes me 2 seconds, and I have a cover now. And it gives you a cover. I'm giving you 10 copies. They're limited.
I don't need it. I don't know if you even need a logo. This looks like a virgin cover. Like I don't know if you need a logo on this one. Like I wouldn't want to cover any of this.
You're right. But we have to.
Whoa. Okay. That's like insane.
Yeah, Jacob again. Jacob did 3 submissions. I think he's doing a 4th, and it's like an anime homage. I love this. I'm so happy Jacob has been having so much fun. We have him on all the draw battles. Mm-hmm. He's making his own comic book now too.
What I love about Jacob's art is it's like it doesn't just look like it belongs in a comic book. Like his art looks like it belongs in a museum. Like it's so like I don't know, just the colors and the way he uses like paint, like oil paint and stuff. I don't even know. I can't explain it. It's insane. This one is probably my favorite that he's done.
Yeah, I love it. A lot of energy. Crimson Pain looking super evil.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Crimson Pain is a human. For those of you that don't know, and everyone thinks he's an alien. But until they, you'll see. But this is another great submission. This was a second submission from someone earlier. Love it. A lot of energy.
Insane. What are those things that he's holding in all of these?
What, this?
Yeah, what are those?
His blasters.
He didn't use those in the comic, did he?
Yes, he did.
I don't remember him using it a single time. What the heck?
Sorry, guys. We're here to educate.
I swear I read it, guys. Look, here he is. He pulls up.
Oh,
there it is. He is holding it. But he didn't use them. He just held it. Oh, there he goes. He used it on the 4th.
Which book are you holding? Yeah. Hold on.
He's using them. I honestly, I forgot that he did that. Okay. You want to know why? It's because immediately after that, he does one of the craziest things ever, and I just forgot about the blasters. Like, you can't just do that and then expect me to remember the blasters. Like, that's insane.
I'm gonna try to find,
because he doesn't really pop up very often in Project Naosis because he's running around doing villain stuff.
Hold on, almost there. So fuck it, guys. Full spoiler. If you want to not see what I'm about to pull up, don't look. But otherwise, fuck it. So Omega is a super gangster, and all his life, all he wanted to do for 5 years into this moment was to kill Crimson Pain. And he finally has the opportunity to do it. So we have Omega, Thorn, and Lithium. And Crimson Pain is using his little militia aircrafts, and they're firing off at him because they know who he is. And Omega and Thorn, being the savages that they are, they say, drop the thing. I'm going to just go head on with a guy who killed 90 million people, because their best opportunity to kill this guy would be in the sky. Where is he running? It's not a dumb idea. So Crimson Pain gets really excited, hence the big piece in the urinal. And right there, they get on top. He swipes out. He's there. Thorn shoots out. Boom, blasts them. They fall off. And what happens? He pulls out those gauntlets, Brandon.
You're right.
One to the face. One to the face. One to the knee. And then, bah!
You're spoiling. I haven't read this. Oh, yes, I have. I'm dumb. I've read this. This is wait. Is this the one where it ends at the beach?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So Blaster's in there. Crimson Pain takes out Thorn. It's crazy. And yes, of course, after this, he goes back to using the spikes. Brandon is not wrong, but he's just crazy because he had the first telekinetic thing, and there's only this little damage on him on that shoulder piece. But yeah, so he does have guns. Yes, chill illustrations. Yes, fake fan.
Sorry, I read a
Right,
thousand things.
we were very more hybrid. Brandon's actually quick lore. Brandon's we knew each other for a while, and I sent him books a long time ago before we even got to this moment, and now we're just here. So Paul, are there any plans to maybe bring on some more writers for these new characters or to build out even more new characters? Right now, no. I write everything, and
Brandon writes some things.
Yeah, and Brandon writes everything else because I won't say who, but there has been other people that are really established writers and do have things, and they did ask me to do books. Someone wanted to do a Crimson Pain book, and I said no. And this is before I even did the thing with Brandon when we did Hybrid. I was just waiting for the right moment. I think it has to work, and it's not about like this person, has done, 100K plus Kickstarter, but it's not about that. It's just like, does it vibrate? And we vibrate. So, and we get the same thing, and we like a lot of similar stuff. And so for now, no. Artists always. It just depends if you're savage enough. Like Kevin, Kyle, and Andrew, they're all doing more stuff. Kyle did a nice piece of art. Now it's going to be a cover. Andrew, has been with us since the beginning too. So, yeah. Hope that answered your question. But yeah, Brandon, and I kind of want like I said, 7 is kind of like where I'm like good with this thing right now for Project Naosis. And I kind of want to see like if we can expand on Fifth Frontier and Hybrid more. Because really where we're at right now, where it ends in 7 is the craziest place to be. So it's like, it only gets crazier. So I'd like to do some other things that are more, I don't know the right word, but like, I just want to expand a little more before we just go even more fucking ape shit.
Yeah. And as for new characters, I would love to do as many new characters as possible. That'd be sick.
Yeah. I thought of an idea. Fuck it. I'll say it on stream. I was thinking like still doing something like we did with Hybrid, and of course I'd get Brandon involved, but I was also thinking of getting another artist involved and doing another issue 1 of something.
Another character.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like Mercer or like one of these villains that are like in there. They're like, why are they there? Why are they there?
Blood Tide would be pretty sick.
Blood Tide's cool. He's crazy though. I feel like Mercer can kind of be like this other thing that I have.
Like he actually has like a personality outside of just being.
Yeah, like Blood Tide does too, and I do think Blood Tide will have this piece in the thing. But Blood Tide, if you remember the pages I showed you in 7 that are in there, he's kind of like really powerful too. So it's just like, I don't know. But Mercer, it's like what I thought for Mercer was, of course now he's in the armor and stuff, but he has energy absorption. And I thought that, he lived in this, this like community with other enhanced and things like that. And like and that's why he uses the sword. And then when he goes back, when they take Asia, he would go back there and kill everything that he was connected to be reborn. And I kind of wanted to build what was he connected to. And it would be, of course, that group and that culture and maybe his like, not sensei or Jedi master, but something along those lines of like, who was the guys that made him before Mercer decided to be the grade A piece of shit and join Crimson Pain. Because I kind of think he was kind of a good person. So
let me do aliens, please.
If we did aliens,
they don't even have to connect. They just exist in the same universe. Just let me write.
If we did alien, I do have oh my god, what's the name? I might have the name somewhere. I'll have the name somewhere. But I did have a kind of an idea that does still tie to it. But we could talk.
Okay.
This one's super cool. Looks kind of like Batman animated series. This is Kyle's submission. Kyle has yet to scan and give it to me because he hates me. And
That's so good.
yeah, it's so good. This is top 3 for me, if not top 2. Kyle's my guy. And I'm not biased. Everyone, this is another phenomenal one. I forgot who did this too. Super cool. But super
the
talented.
Reflection of the selfie is next level.
Another top 5 for me. I was really astonished with this. I said this done like 20 times. I was like, this one's super cool. Of course, take your own take, but this isn't a mask. A lot of people think he's an alien. Remember, he's not. He's a piece of shit. Yeah, he's a speedster. This isn't even the high def one. I think I have to find it, but Mads did a high def one of this who did the draw battle with us.
Okay. I like the negative space on that.
Yeah, it's super cool. Actually, I have it. It's over here. It's higher quality, but yeah, I made this. Oh, that was the guy that did the punch one in the beginning. This was the follow-up one.
Dude. Are you sure we can only have one winner?
Yeah, we can, because look how much I'm paying in printing.
Fair enough.
Before I didn't give a fuck. Now I'm like, well, let's be a little, and so we can now we know what we got. So let's preserve and move forward. So we can, because we did 11 covers. We did sell out. We did 100, and we're still going to keep the same model.
Just less covers.
Yeah, there is a No, I don't want to say there is yet, because I don't want to say, like, maybe I put one as a stretch goal, like, kind of like I wouldn't see, like, maybe we wouldn't do one as a stretch goal like how we did with this. But there's also so much talent that we have with us right now, and other covers. Like, we were thinking Kevin might do a Fifth Frontier cover that I thought maybe might be a good stretch goal to do. Things like that. But who will win? Let me know who you think will win. This one was super cool. I was just doing a video on this. I think Noel did this. This is one of the submissions. I like this a lot. I think this is super cool. This one I just got today. So cool. What is this, Brandon? What is this thing?
Dude, I don't know. They must have made it up for the cover, because I've never seen it before in my life.
I was like, what's this original idea?
I do like how dynamic this one is. Very cool.
I'm going to have to go scan it somewhere else. My scanner is unresponsive. No, it's okay, Kyle. I was just joking. I just made you look cool. Kyle's scanner's down, and otherwise I would have made a cooler poster already. But it's okay, buddy. You don't have to do that. Don't. You'll eventually fix it. Oh yeah, this was the other submission of that. Like, the color differently. This stands out different. So I like the Omega mask. Poor Omega. Everyone makes Omega get his ass kicked.
Is that not realistic?
I don't know. You have to read Project Naosis 5 and see why he's so depressed. That's pretty tight. This one we just got today too.
Heck yeah, the energy effects on
I think that's it.
Cool.
There's more. I didn't upload them all. We have like McLords. We have so many great submissions, and we appreciate all of them. We're gonna figure that out Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Me, Brandon, Luke, and then Samuel and Andrew are going to be there in spirit, and we're going to find out our winner.
Heck yeah.
Let's go. So how do you feel, man? Any closeout speech, anything you're doing that's super cool that you want to end with?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, please go check out the Kickstarter for Project Naosis 7, Fifth Frontier, the Cool Darkness, Crimson Pain epilogue. I'm very excited about all of it and see it on the page. I'm working on a few other things, some free comics, Fats and Todd, Kills the DC Universe 2, 3, and 4. I'm working on a Guy Gardner little one shot that I'm having fun with. It's out of my wheelhouse. I'm trying something new with it. I want to see if I can try to write these characters just in case DC ever does come knocking. I have a little resume. And just some other projects here and there. I'm working on one with Nate. We pitched to Paul and an artist, and if everything goes well, we'll announce it. So
that has nothing to do with Project Naosis. This is Brandon and Nate's own IP.
Yeah. That's we just pitched it, so it's not. I'm not going to say what it is, what it's about, or anything like that. I'm not going to confirm anything, but stay tuned for that, because if it goes well, we'll have another cool book coming out.
Yeah, we're constantly cooking with Cozmik.
I did a segment on Twitch. I only did one episode, but cooking with Cozmik, actually.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, we made seafood. It was horrible. I hated it. It was gross. I don't know why we decided on seafood because I mean, like, I barely like seafood when it's cooked well. I don't know why I thought I'd like it when I cooked it.
Maybe you're a secret chef.
I don't know. I didn't like it, so I don't think so.
Oh.
I made this.
Well,
me and my girlfriend made this like steak butter garlic noodle dish the other night. So good, so good.
Nice.
I think about it on a daily basis. I hope you know that.
Make some more.
I can't do it. Steak's expensive, dog. That's a once a month type of thing.
Yeah. Great economy.
Yeah.
With that being said, Brandon, great time. We're gonna be live Monday. We have draw battle next week. We'll see what's up. Peace out, everyone, and make sure you join us on our next adventure.
And that's all, folks.